now everything is a new treatment, stem cell. And you're like, okay, is there some validity to this, or is this all just a phase and a craze now? So can you just define what stem cells are?
It's definitely not a phase and craze. Realizing that we all came from a single stem cell. That's not going anywhere. So, if you just respect the fact that life originated in a stem cell, when your mother and father's the egg meets the sperm, that creates the first stem cell. That's the fertilized egg, and from that, it develops different organs and eventually becomes you and me. And it's the power in these cells that we're looking at, because the origin really came from the intelligence. The intelligence is embedded in the DNA. So the DNA is the blueprint. We don't know exactly how it works, but it either tunes in with certain intelligence, or it contains some kind of coding that it can interpret the environments. The reason they're called master of regeneration is because they can mount this response either by telling your body in a systemic way, here, this is what we need, or they can send signals to the neighborhood once they know what's going on systemically, and tell the neighborhood that this is what you need to do.
I want to sidebar on stem cells and how they do have, I guess, the backlash of, is it growing a human or these actual cells? Because I know people are kind of against it whenever they hear about stem cells being grown in a lab.
So if you look at the history, very first stem cell treatment was bone marrow transplant, right? No
Mhm.
babies involved. We simply were transplanting one person's bone marrow to another to help with, let's say, after chemotherapy, right? We replenish the blood supply. But nowadays, what we use as stem cell source, it's have nothing to do with destroying a fetus or an embryo. We are actually either getting stem cells from a person's own body. We can get it from the bone marrow, because that's where a lot of stem cells live. And those are full of hematopoietic progenitor cells, which can form a full line of immune cells. But the problem is your own cells also have lost intelligence. Unfortunately,
Mm.
it has more toxic buildup. It has gone through your life with
Mm.
you, and it also has gone through senescence. So when it got older and less potent, and also less ability to sense cancer.